Relationships are the foundation of every success story. Whether it's excelling in your career, creating a thriving network, or building a meaningful personal life. But here's the truth. Success in relationships isn't just about communication. It's about understanding emotions, your own and others. Emotional intelligence is the game-changing skill that the most successful people use to connect, inspire, and lead. In today's video, we'll dive into how you can master emotional intelligence to not only improve your relationships, but also elevate every aspect of your life. Ready to unlock the secret? Let's begin. Point 1. Self-awareness. Understanding yourself. Everything begins with self-awareness. Emotional intelligence starts when you understand what's happening inside you. Think about this. Have you ever snapped at a friend, colleague, or loved one after a tough day, only to regret it later? That's a classic example of letting emotions take the wheel. Self-awareness is the ability to recognize what you're feeling and why. It's not about suppressing emotions, it's about identifying them so they don't control you. Here's an exercise. Take a few minutes each day to reflect on your emotional triggers. Maybe it's a certain tone of voice, a particular topic, or even external factors like stress from work. Journaling these moments can be a powerful tool. When you review them, you'll start to see patterns. Here's another thing. Pay attention to your physical responses. A clenched jaw, rapid heartbeat, or shallow breathing can be telltale signs of stress or anger. The next time you feel these, pause and ask yourself, what's really bothering me? Over time, this habit will help you respond with intention rather than react impulsively. And when you know yourself deeply, you naturally create a sense of confidence and calm that others gravitate toward. Point 2. Empathy. Understanding others. Empathy is the bridge that connects you to others. It's not about agreeing with someone or fixing their problems. It's about showing that you understand where they're coming from. Imagine you're in a heated disagreement with a coworker. Instead of trying to win the argument, take a moment to consider their perspective. What pressures might they be under? What are they really trying to say beneath their words? Empathy is about reading between the lines, hearing not just what's said, but what's left unsaid. One powerful way to practice empathy is by asking open-ended questions. For example, instead of saying, "Why are you so upset?" try asking, "What's been going on recently that's been challenging for you?" This opens the door for real connection. Here's a tip you can use right away. In your next conversation, focus entirely on listening without thinking about your response. Most people listen to reply, not to understand. When you listen fully, you show people that their feelings and opinions matter, and that creates trust. Point 3. Managing your emotions. Mastering self-control. Think about the last time you got into an argument or faced a stressful situation. Did you stay calm and collected, or did you react emotionally? Managing your emotions is one of the most powerful aspects of emotional intelligence. Let's break it down. Emotional management isn't about suppressing how you feel. Instead, it's about acknowledging those emotions and choosing how to respond. For example, when someone criticizes you, your immediate reaction might be defensiveness. But what if you paused, took a deep breath, and asked yourself, is this criticism valid? What can I learn from it? Another tool is mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness doesn't mean meditating for hours. It can be as simple as taking 30 seconds to center yourself in the moment. When you feel overwhelmed, try this. Take a deep breath in for a count of 4, hold it for 4, and exhale for 4. This simple exercise can reset your mind and prevent emotional outbursts. When you master this, people will start seeing you as someone who can handle tough situations with grace. And let's be honest, those are the people who get promoted, trusted, and respected in every aspect of life. Point 4. Social skills. Building strong connections. Social skills are where emotional intelligence shines in action. This is what makes people with high EQ stand out. They know how to navigate social situations with ease. Let's say you're at a networking event. Someone introduces themselves, and instead of jumping into your own elevator pitch, you ask them about their story. Showing genuine curiosity builds an instant connection. People love to feel seen and heard, and when you make others feel important, they'll remember you. Active listening is a superpower here. It's not just nodding along, it's about fully engaging. Try paraphrasing what the other person said to to confirm you understood them. For example, so what you're saying is, your biggest challenge has been finding the right team for your project. This not only shows that you're paying attention, but also deepens the conversation. Here's another tip. Learn to read body language. Notice if someone is leaning in, they're interested. Crossing their arms, they might feel defensive. By understanding these cues, you can adapt your approach to make them feel more comfortable. Point 5. Building lasting relationships. Emotional intelligence doesn't stop at improving individual conversations. It's about creating relationships that stand the test of time. One way to do this is through consistency. If you've ever had a friend who only reaches out when they need something, you know how frustrating that can be. Don't be that person. Take small but meaningful steps to show you care, whether it's a quick text to check in or remembering important details about someone's life. Appreciation also goes a long way. A simple thank you note or a genuine compliment can strengthen bonds in ways you wouldn't believe. When you show gratitude, you're not just being polite, you're deepening trust. Finally, be authentic. People can sense when you're being fake, and it breaks connections faster than anything else. Authenticity is about being honest, even when it's uncomfortable, and showing up as your true self in every interaction. When you build relationships on honesty and trust, they last, and they create opportunities for success in every area of your life. Point 6. Adaptability. Thriving in changing environments. Life is full of surprises, from unexpected challenges at work to personal setbacks. Adaptability is a hallmark of emotional intelligence that sets successful people apart. Think about this. How do you react when things don't go as planned? Do you panic or do you pivot? Adaptability isn't about ignoring your emotions during change. It's about embracing them and staying flexible. For example, imagine you're leading a team on a project and suddenly your timeline is cut in half. Instead of spiraling into frustration, ask yourself, what's the best way forward? This mindset helps you maintain clarity and focus in the face of uncertainty. Here's a quick exercise to boost your adaptability. Start practicing small changes in your routine. Take a different route to work, try a new hobby, or even switch up your daily schedule. These minor shifts train your brain to see change as an opportunity rather than a threat. The beauty of adaptability is that it not only helps you navigate life's curveballs, but also makes you a magnet for others. People will admire your ability to stay calm and creative under pressure. And that's a powerful trait for building both professional and personal relationships. Point 7. Conflict resolution. Turning disagreements into growth opportunities. Let's face it, conflict is inevitable in any relationship. But here's the kicker. People with high emotional intelligence don't avoid conflict. They resolve it. The ability to navigate disagreements calmly and constructively can make or break your relationships. The first step in resolving conflict is to manage your own emotions. When tensions rise, take a moment to pause and breathe. Reacting in the heat of the moment often escalates the issue. Instead, approach the situation with curiosity. Ask yourself, what's the root of this disagreement? Next, focus on communication. Instead of pointing fingers, use I statements to express how you feel. For example, say, I felt hurt when, instead of, you always make me feel. This subtle shift changes the tone of the conversation and prevents the other person from becoming defensive. Another key is finding common ground. Ask open-ended questions like, what can we both do to solve this? By framing the conflict as a problem to solve together, you foster collaboration instead of division. Mastering conflict resolution not only strengthens your relationships, but also shows that you're someone who values growth and understanding over winning an argument. And in the long run, that's a trait people will deeply respect. Emotional intelligence is the cornerstone of building a life filled with meaningful relationships and unlimited opportunities. Whether it's understanding yourself, showing empathy, managing emotions, or even resolving conflicts, every step you take to improve your EQ will have a ripple effect on your success and happiness. If you found value in today's video, don't stop here. Check out my next video, The Shocking Reason Why Most New Year's Resolutions Fail in February, where we explore another key skill to unlock your full potential. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Click the link now and let's continue this journey together.